So, do you think that then music therapy might be helpful to those that come in frightened and all of that?
Yes, we actually tried some slower music. I have some CDs of like Celtic music. There's one artist called Enya, and it's a very soothing. So we do find that just having something slow and gentle in the background, it does help calm them down.
So since this is a home-based operation, what do you need in terms of keeping up this type of operation?
What we're trying to do right now is we're trying to build an addition. We want the birds more close to nature. Right now they're in our home, and this is where I want them to stay. I don't want them in a separate facility because I can't give them the attention that they need and require in a separate facility. Obviously, if you have a bird that's on medication, you have to give it certain periods throughout the day. It's not always convenient to drive somewhere. So to have them here is perfect. And another advantage to having them in the home is that you're trying to acclimate them to a family situation so that they will have an easier time of going to another family once they are adopted. But we do need an addition so that where they are housed, they can be more in tune with nature. So we're trying to build a Four Seasons type of room. It's going to be attached to the house, and it's going to be on the upper level.
Coming up next, we will meet the many adorable rescues of Bird Lovers Only. You're watching Animal World, our co-inhabitants on Supreme Master Television. We'll be right back. Established in August 2006, Bird Lovers Only is a safe haven to many abandoned, relinquished, and special needs birds. While they await adoption into their forever loving new homes, they are cared for and provided with doting attention by Irena Schulz, the shelter's founder.
This is Mookie. She's a 32-year-old Moluccan cockatoo, and it is a female. She has a birth defect in her right ankle to where she cannot perch correctly, but at this point in time she has a very good quality of life. Everybody who comes in to adopt just falls in love with Mookie. She's very sweet. Despite all of her disabilities, she's a happy bird. Mookie. Hi, Mookie. When the telephone rings, Mookie will shout out, "I'll get it!" So she's a ton of fun. She's just such a sweetheart. Yes, you're a pretty girl, aren't you? This is Ben, and he's a 27-year-old Congo African gray who's been lame since birth. He really has no use of his claws. He just kind of perches here. And this is Bandit. He actually came to us with Ben. This is a wild-caught Congo African gray from Africa. He only has one eye. The interesting story between Bandit and Ben is they came from an elderly couple who was approximately 70 years old, and they had them all their lives. Bandit here is, approximately 28 years old now. We've had them for about 3, and it's really quite amusing because Bandit has the wife's voice, and Ben has the husband's voice, and Bandit is always nagging. So Bandit's always telling Ben, open the window, where's the bowl, hon? And the only thing that Ben really says is, what? And okay. This one has all the vocabulary. This has all the nagging going on. Now this is Mitzi. She's approximately 16 years old, and when she came to us back in August, her chest was completely plucked, and she prefers men. I am the other woman in her life. We are in competition for my husband, and she wins. So she's a sweetheart. She's grown most of her feathers back now. They're still coming in, but she looks so much better now. She's getting all the interaction that she needs. She's just a happy girl.
With such a compassionate heart toward our avian friends, it was not a surprise to learn that Miss Schulz had discovered and was a fan of Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, The Birds in My Life.
It was unusual when I saw that you had actually sent me the book, because I thought, oh my gosh, I've been giving this out as gifts. I've purchased it, I've given it to our board members as gifts, our directors as gifts, our vets as gifts. I will even have a couple on display for sale for people when they come and adopt.
What touched you about it so much?
There was any one specific thing. I loved the pictures, of course, but I loved the fact that, oh gosh, how do I explain it? It was just a sense that I got from looking at the book that she loved birds, and she felt that birds should be respected. They are from God as we are. And I made a connection. I made a connection just looking at the pictures. As a matter of fact, I kind of felt like, boy, if I could be like that. I wanted to be every bit as much as she was. Because when I saw those pictures, I thought, I would love to have an outdoor type of sanctuary where I could have the birds out in a freer atmosphere, because that's what God intended.
We deeply appreciate Miss Irene Schulz's dedication toward our feathered friends. Heaven surely smiles upon her loving kindness for our fellow beings. It was a pleasure to have your company today for Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants, here on Supreme Master Television. Please stay tuned for enlightening entertainment right after noteworthy news. May peace and love be the common language we all share as Earth's co-inhabitants.